Carolyn. In my section, I'll talk a little bit about the Citizens Bond Oversight Committee, their role and responsibilities. First of all, as a committee member, your primary responsibility is to conform to Ed Code 15278. And their primarily responsibility is to inform the public. Go back one, Nick, go back one. Keith, one back, okay, there. Is to, is to inform the public of bond expenditures, look at the bond language to make sure that the expenditures are tied into the stated purpose of the bond, review expenditures, invoices, and copies of all audit reports, and visit school sites and inspect the construction. Does it sound simple? Well, it's not really. How do you inform the public? The bond language. You have to make sure that you look at it to make sure that it lines up, but it can be a stretch. Expenditures. Costs are not always well-defined, resulting in not building what the public is expecting to be built. Audits. Audits in some districts only validate that funds were in line with the bond spending, not the process gaps. And visiting sites, having your feet on the ground and observing what is being built. Next. Some common problems is communications from the CBOC. It's always missing because some districts do not have a CBOC website. And if they do, it's hard to find it. The other one is projects using bond funds are not always listed in the bond language. Expenditures. Expenditures are not always provided. You don't see the details. You only see the summary of what invoices were paid. And then also you're looking at visiting sites. You have to review the construction drawings and keep looking. Look at the placements of equipment and furnishings and the quality materials. The other one is work being performed. Next. What can you do? First thing is to understand your role and responsibility as a CBOC member. Look at the bond and the projects. Ask questions. Why did it cost so much? What was the construction change notice for? Isn't that too much? What happened to the schedule? Remember that the longer it takes to construct a building, the more money is spent. If it looks and smells fishy, it is. Remember, misuse of funds happen. Becoming an independent CBOC member. What does it mean? We'll go into that in the next session. And reporting to the school board. Your report is critical. Include pictures where possible. The board is looking at your comments and observations. You are closer to reviewing the bond expenditures and construction activities. Remember, at school board meetings, the public is listening. Thank you, and I'll turn it over to Chris. Next.